Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us. Hi everyone, welcome to Test Prep Training. In this video you will learn about some commonly asked questions in Google Associate Cloud Engineer. So let's get started. Question number 1. Every employee of your company has a Google account. Your operational team needs to manage a large number of instances on Compute Engine. Each member of this team needs only administrative access to the servers. Your security team wants to ensure that the deployment of credentials is operationally efficient, and must be able to determine who accessed a given instance. What should you do? Your options are: A. Generate a new SSH key pair. Give the private key to each member of your team. Configure the public key and the metadata of each instance. B. Ask each member of the team to generate a new SSH key pair and to send you their public key. Use a configuration management tool to deploy those keys on each instance. C. Ask each member of the team to generate a new SSH key pair and to add the public key to their Google account. Grant the following role to the Google group corresponding to this team. D. Generate a new SSH key pair. Give the private key to each member of your team. Configure the public key as a project-wide public SSH key in your cloud platform project, and allow project-wide public SSH keys on each instance. The correct answer is option D. Number 2. You need to create a custom VPC with a single subnet. The subnet's range must be as large as possible. Which range should you use? Your options are: The correct answer is option A. Number 3. You want to select and configure a cost-effective solution for relational data on Google Cloud Platform. You are working with a small set of operational data in one geographic location. You need to support point-in-time recovery. What should you do? Your options are: A. Select Cloud SQL. Verify that the Enable Binary Logging option is selected. B. Select Cloud SQL. Select the Create Failover Replicas option. C. Select Cloud Spanner. Set up your instance with 2 nodes. D. Select Cloud Spanner. Set up your instance as multi-regional. The correct answer is option A. Question number 4. You want to configure auto-healing for network load balancing for a group of Compute Engine instances that run in multiple zones, using the fewest possible steps. You need to configure recreation of VMs if they are unresponsive after 3 attempts of 10 seconds each. What should you do? Your options are: A. Create an HTTP load balancer with a backend configuration that references an existing instance group. Set the health check to healthy. B. Create an HTTP load balancer with a backend configuration that references an existing instance group. Define a balancing mode and set the maximum RPS to 10. C. Create a managed instance group. Set the auto-healing health check to healthy. D. Create a managed instance group. Verify that the auto-scaling setting is on. The correct answer is option D. Question number 5. You are using multiple configurations for a cloud. You want to review the configured Kubernetes engine cluster of an inactive configuration using the fewest possible steps. What should you do? Your options are: A. Use the following configurations described to review the output. B. Use the following configurations activate in this list to review the output. C. Use the following get contexts to review the output. D. Use the following use context in this view to review the output. The correct answer is option D. Question number 6. Your company uses cloud storage to store application backup files for disaster recovery purposes. You want to follow Google's recommended practices. Which storage option should you use? Your options are: A. Multi-regional storage. B. Regional storage. C. Nearline storage. D. Cold line storage. The correct answer is option D. Question number 7. Several employees at your company have been creating projects with Cloud Platform, and paying for it with their personal credit cards, which the company reimburses. The company wants to centralize all these projects under a single, new billing account. What should you do? Your options are: A. Contact cloudbilling@google.com with your bank account details, and request a corporate billing account for your company. B. Create a ticket with Google Support, and wait for their call to share your credit card details over the phone. C. In the Google Platform Console, go to the Resource Manage and move all projects to the root organization. D. In the Google Cloud Platform Console, create a new billing account and set up a payment method. The correct answer is option D. Question number 8. You have an application that looks for its licensing server on the IP 10.0.3.21. You need to deploy the licensing server on Compute Engine. You do not want to change the configuration of the application and want the application to be able to reach the licensing server. What should you do? Your options are: A. Reserve the IP 10.0.3.21 as a static internal IP address using cloud, and assign it to the licensing server. B. Reserve the IP 10.0.3.21 as a static public IP address using cloud, and assign it to the licensing server. C. Use the IP 10.0.3.21 as a custom ephemeral IP address, and assign it to the licensing server. D. Start the licensing server with an automatic ephemeral IP address, and then promote it to a static internal IP address. The correct answer is option A. Question number 9. You are deploying an application to App Engine. You want the number of instances to scale based on request rate. You need at least 3 unoccupied instances at all times. Which scaling type should you use? Your options are: A. Manual scaling with 3 instances. B. Basic scaling with the following set to 3. C. Basic scaling with the following set to 3. D. Automatic scaling with the following set to 3. The correct answer is option D. Question number 10. You have a development project with appropriate IAM roles defined. You are creating a production project and want to have the same IAM roles on the new project, using the fewest possible steps. What should you do? Your options are: A. Use Cloud IAM roles copy and specify the production project as the destination project. B. Use Cloud IAM roles copy and specify your organization as the destination organization. C. In the Google Cloud Platform Console, use the following role from this functionality. D. In the Google Cloud Platform Console, use the following functionality, and select all applicable permissions. The correct answer is option B. Question number 11. You need a dynamic way of provisioning VMs on Compute Engine. The exact specifications will be in a dedicated configuration file. You want to follow Google's recommended practices. Which method should you use? Your options are: A. Deployment Manager. B. Cloud Composer. C. Managed Instance Group. D. Unmanaged Instance Group. The correct answer is option C. Question number 12. You have a Docker file that you need to deploy on Kubernetes Engine. What should you do? Your options are: A. Use kubectl deploy the following. B. Use Cloud App deploy the following. C. Create a Docker image from the Docker file and upload it to Container Registry. Create a deployment YAML file to point to that image. Use kubectl to create the deployment with that file. D. Create a Docker image from the Docker file and upload it to cloud storage. Create a deployment YAML file to point to that image. Use kubectl to create the deployment with that file. The correct answer is option C. Number 13. Your development team needs a new Jenkins server for their project. You need to deploy the server using the fewest steps possible. What should you do? Your options are: A. Download and deploy the Jenkins Java War to App Engine standard. B. Create a new Compute Engine instance, and install Jenkins through the command line interface. C. Create a Kubernetes cluster on Compute Engine, and create a deployment with the Jenkins Docker image. D. Use GCP Marketplace to launch the Jenkins solution. The correct answer is option D. Question number 14. You need to update a deployment in Deployment Manager without any resource downtime in the deployment. Which command should you use? Your options are: The correct answer is option B. Question number 15. You have a single binary application that you want to run on Google Cloud Platform. You decided to automatically scale the application based on underlying infrastructure CPU usage. Your organizational policies require you to use virtual machines directly. You need to ensure that the application scaling is operationally efficient and completed as quickly as possible. What should you do? Your options are: A. Create a Google Kubernetes Engine cluster, and use horizontal pod auto-scaling to scale the application. B. Create an instance template, and use the template in a managed instance group, with auto-scaling configured. C. Create an instance template, and use the template in a managed instance group that scales up and down based on the time of day. D. Use a set of third-party tools to build automation around scaling the application up and down, based on Stackdriver CPU usage monitoring. The correct answer is option B. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.